today.
Accuracy matters. The Weather Authority, Central Indiana's most accurate team of meteorologists.
These aren't just any windows. They're Universal Windows Direct windows.
Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free with no interest until 2030.
No plug-in. I unplugged it.
Improvement project this month only.
I was riding my scooter and it happened. All I know is I must have hit my brakes. I'm thinking he turned and pow, just nailed me. I got a broken jaw. 8 weeks, I couldn't eat any solid food. I had to go home liquid regimen. His insurance company was definitely not getting hold of me. That's when I called him. Then they jumped on all
I am
this.
exhausted.
I took care of everything. First, I tried to go it alone. Then I called him.
Greg takes Prevagen for his brain, and this is his story.
Hi, I'm Greg. I live in Arlington, Illinois. I'm not an actor. I'm just a regular person. 8 years ago, I just didn't feel like I was on my game. I started taking Prevagen, and I want people to know that Prevagen has worked for me. Give it a try. I want it to help you just like it has helped me. I've been taking Prevagen for 8 years now, and it's still helping me tremendously.
Prevagen for your brain.
Why isn't the water working anymore?
No idea. Good thing we have Bassett Services on our side.
What's wrong with the AC?
I'm not sure, but that's why we have Bassett Services on our side.
What's that?
I don't know, but at least we have Bassett Services on our side.
From getting your HVAC back on track, fixing clogged drains, to electrical repairs, make the right choice and call for Bassett to be by your side.
He was a student at Indiana University, riding his bike when a careless driver hit him. Vaughn Walmsley's skull was broken. He was in a coma. Doctors said he'd never recover. But they didn't know Vaughn Walmsley. Vaughn survived and
Really
realized
tired,
he was alive for a
YouTubers.
reason. To protect accident victims like you. That's why Vaughn became an attorney. And why you should call him.
Schedule your free estimate today. You'll be saying, I love my windows. Right now, buy 2 windows, get 2 free with
My
no
nose itches.
interest until 2030. Plus, get a bonus $500 off your home improvement project this month only.
Investigators are still trying to piece together why students were forced to flee for their lives during a shooting at Florida State University. 2 people are dead, 6 others injured. The alleged shooter is now in custody. CBS News' Skylar Henry is at Florida State in Tallahassee with the latest.
Video appears to show the shooter walking across Florida State's campus Thursday afternoon. People sprinting away as he opened fire.
The only thing that came in my head.
Oh, hey, on my door.
Mendez said he was walking and listening to music when he heard shots ring out.
I hightailed it out of there, ran through the Union, pointed at multiple people on the way, started yelling, call 911, there's an active shooter.
Heavily armed police raced to the campus, encountering victims as they responded to the scene. 2 people, neither of the students, died. 6 others were hospitalized. Students who had taken shelter in lockdown classrooms were later led to safety with their hands up.
FSU police responded immediately, engaged, neutralized, and apprehended the shooter.
Law enforcement identified the suspected shooter as 20-year-old FSU student Phoenix Eichner, the stepson of a Leon County Sheriff's deputy, Jessica Eichner, who was named Employee of the Month last March. He allegedly used a handgun that was previously her service weapon. In the wake of Thursday's shooting, FSU canceled classes through the end of the week, and its president promised to support students through what he called a deeply emotional time.
We're a strong and united community.
And I'll hang this.
And so we'll take care of all of you.
And I'll hang this on my door too.
As of late
At
yesterday
Christmas.
evening, police say the 6 victims that were in the hospital were listed in fair condition. The shooter also in the hospital now.
At Christmas time,
I
I'll
they say
hang
he
it.
is expected to survive. All right, let's get a check of our weather this weekend. Krista, I know a lot of people with their eyes on the forecast as it is Easter. There's certainly so many Easter egg hunts outside.
Look, I can. Yeah.
But those eggs are not good soggy.
Yeah, they're not good soggy, and everybody wants to know what's it going to do with the rain. And what I can tell you now is there definitely will be rain around this weekend, and it certainly could impact your plans, but you don't necessarily need to cancel them. Just be ready to pivot with your plans, maybe add some rain gear. That's my highest recommendation. Or if you have the ability to alter the timing on any of those home Easter egg hunts, that's something you might want to do as well. We will get some dry time over the weekend. Out in Whitestown right now,
I think the battery died.
We have those clouds that
Is there a battery in here?
a very shaky camera here in Lawrence with those winds that have been gusting 30 to 40 miles per hour this morning, and that will continue to be the case as we head through the rest of the day. You can see our leaves here on the structure just spinning rapidly, and we're at 76 degrees in Indianapolis. It feels fantastic. It's just on the windy side for sure. 79 is where we are in Shelbyville, so we'll
at least I'll hand this up for
some
Christmas.
locations here pretty soon. And these temperatures are running about 15 degrees warmer than this time yesterday. So we are looking to most likely hit our third 80-degree day of the year in Indianapolis, and possibly our warmest of the year. So far, the warmest we've been is 81 degrees, but it's all coming on these very gusty southwesterly winds, where the winds right now in Indy are gusting at 35 miles per hour. We have a 41-mile-an-hour wind gust in Muncie, and they're really not going to ease up until we get into the weekend. Even then staying breezy, just not as gusty as what we're seeing right now. We are looking at temperatures climbing into those upper 70s and lower 80s area-wide with those windy conditions and more clouds filling in as we head through the afternoon. But we are looking to statewide for your Friday itself. This will be a great day to get out to the Indian. First pitch at 6:35 p.m.
I never been
It is a
Poland amps before.
We will see temperatures very mild. By 9 o'clock, still hanging onto those 70s. But then we have that potential for some severe weather as we head into the overnight hours and on into early Saturday. So make sure you have a way to get alerts as you're going to bed tonight. We are a level 1 and 2 out of 5 by the Storm Prediction Center. And the most threatening concerns that we have would be with damaging winds and hail with any storms of that nature that develop. Not guaranteed to get it over your home. Not going to be seeing widespread severe storms. But that potential to see a few of them will be there. Wouldn't rule out some rotating storms in there as well, but damaging winds will be that primary concern. Out there right now, we're looking pretty good. We are picking up on some high-level returns off in western Indiana. I think that's more in the way of cloud cover. This is all running into drier air, so I wouldn't expect any raindrops to actually make it to the surface just yet. It's going to take some time to moisten up that air column. But I do think as we get into the overnight hours, that's when we'll have that better chance with an approaching cold front that's going to squeeze out more of that moisture. I think as we get closer to midnight, we might see this hold off just a little bit longer, but really midnight on into the early morning hours is when we'll be tracking that concern for severe weather, some heavy downpours in there as well. And as we head through the weekend, this is going to be coming in waves, often on showers. I think this computer guidance is a little bit overdone on how consistent it keeps the rain through Saturday. I do think there will be gaps in those waves, but just know that those rain chances will be around, especially Saturday compared to Sunday. We will find some more dry hours, especially as we get into Sunday afternoon. A high of 81 today, 66 tomorrow, and 71 for Easter Sunday. And as we head through next week, we'll find plenty more dry hours and temperatures that stay around or above average levels. Sierra?
Thank you very much.
Certainly something we'll continue to monitor. Hey, happy Easter weekend. If you are still looking for some fun activities, Kid Hanley has a look at the egg sighting events happening across central Indiana.
Happy Easter weekend to you. Now, there's no shortage of events this weekend. No matter what, you're in for quite an exciting experience. The fun begins tonight at Victory Field, where the Indianapolis Indians are set to face the Toledo Mud Hens at 6:35. There will also be fireworks.
I want my blue headset.
With a bang. Now, moving on to Saturday, where the action starts early with Springtime on the Prairie.
I won't be working on Easter. I already told you that.
And lots of activities for all
or
to
Christmas.
enjoy from 10 a.m. to 5
None
p.m.
of the two.
Now, around that same time, Adventure on the Canal will be taking place in downtown Indy. It's a free scavenger hunt for families and their furry friends from 1 to 3 p.m. And if you missed the Indians game on Friday night, you have another chance to catch our guys for a 6:35 first pitch at the Diamond. And guess what? It's Indy 500 night. Now on Sunday, after a visit from the
teacher I
Easter bunny,
went.
of course, and depending on the family, maybe a church service. There are plenty of egg hunts to attend, too many to name all at once. So for a full list of those, you can go ahead and visit our website and click on the CBS or calendar. That's where you'll check out all